Well, we are on our way out here to check out the new plow. Dad's been plowing around a little bit and tearing the ground up so we can plant some rye, because it's too late in the season and there is no wheat. And you said you had 100% nitrogen was all you could find?
It's 46%, 4600.
4600.
So it's all nitrogen.
Which isn't bad, because there's nothing probably out here in the ground that's any good. This dirt out here is probably terrible.
And ever.
Yeah, this dirt's probably terrible out here for growing. I mean, all it grows is Johnson grass and stickers and cactuses.
Johnson grass and stickers. That's right.
But it looks like he's got a nice big circle planted. And you said you've already got some wheat down? Or you've only got the...
I put 50 pounds down.
50 pounds of wheat?
You see of rye.
Oh, 50 pounds of rye?
50 pounds of that nitrogen, see it?
Oh, the nitrogen, okay.
Just tiny little stuff.
So all we have to put down is the rye now?
No, we have one more 50 pounds of nitrogen to put down.
Okay, so we're going to put down 100 pounds of nitrogen and how many pounds of wheat?
3 sacks. Be 150 pounds of wheat.
150 pounds of wheat. And we're putting all of it down?
Right now.
Okay, all of it down. Okay. So 150 pounds of wheat and 100 pounds of nitrogen.
Yeah.
But we have a pretty good circle here. It starts here and it goes way back there to the back and then back around here and then right around here. So I'll give you a good shot after we get her done. I'll show you where we got the deer going. Oh, I got it the wrong way, don't I? I'll get it upside down, dang it. I'm gonna take you on a ride. Got my therapy dog with me. She just stays with me everywhere I go. Hoping when we get back here we'll see some deer. No telling what big old bucks you can see. I recorded some really nice ones right back here and right over here. I recorded some really nice bucks. See anything. There's one mock scrape. No deer. Oh yeah, there's one right there. Little doe sitting in there in that driveway, dang it. Maybe she'll be there when I come back around. Probably smell the deer. Well, it looks like this new plow my dad got's doing pretty good. Can't wait to open up the food plot and go through there. Looks like something's getting the beans. Eating all the beans off. Like a nice big circle there. Looks like we're going to have some rye spread everywhere. Here we are back to where we started. hopefully this helps bring in the deer over the next couple years. We keep doing it over and over. She's little, but she's one. And there's the building Dad calls turkey shoot. We got us a bunch of tall Johnson grass still standing so we can sneak in. And I got my old deer blind right over there. It's a tripod. Sorry about the wiggliness. Riding the lawnmower. Yeehaw! Okay. Here we go with the new plow. Seems to be doing pretty good. We've got all this nitrogen spread out extremely well. We put about 130 pounds down or so, maybe 140, probably 130. And then now we're rounding in circles and we're just gonna till it all in. And then after that, we'll throw down some rye, and then we'll probably throw a cattle panel down and we'll pull it around and try to cover up the seed. Okay, here we are. There's our little plow. Seems to be working pretty good. Breaking up the ground extremely well. Oh yeah. Definitely looking good. I think it's going to do real good. Man, everything is looking good out here. My dad's doing a lot of work to help me shoot a deer. I hope we get it done. We got black powder season coming up in a week, and then rifle. So hopefully we get it done. Cross your fingers. We got a couple places to shoot deer at, and cross your fingers we get a couple big ones. Got the fence pushed down right here to kind of coach the deer around to jump over, which just works over the years. Works pretty good. Oh yeah, my dad's got the water going in there now, watering that food plot. I'll give you a shot of that here in a second. But here's all this Johnson grass that we leave up high so we can sneak in here without getting caught. Looking good, looking good. Here goes the rye. I guess we'll see how that goes. We've got a bunch of rye. Got a few bags of it, And he's probably going to put it all down. We shall see. This thing here is extremely old, but it's definitely handy. Looks like we're missing a few on the outside, but that's probably a good thing, pulling it with the truck. This sucker is old, but it looks like it has served its purpose. Looks like it's in extremely good shape too, for how old it is. I like it. So it's got grease zerks. That's cool. The thing is pretty handy. My dad and I, we're both handicapped, and he's been out here trying to till everything with a tiller. So man, this will be way easier. Way easier. Well, I just moved the water hose. We've got one side of the fluid plot over there all watered in real good. Now it's time for the other side. My dad threw a lot more nitrogen down over here, so cross your fingers, everything starts shooting up. Okay, we are almost done with 3 bags of rye. We've already got rid of all the nitrogen, which was 3/4 of one bag and a whole other bag, and they were 50 pounds a piece. This is the last bit of the rye here, and it will be done. And hopefully be a lot of deer coming in, because man, there's gonna be a lot of stuff planted here in a pretty big open area here. Of course, we are here in a pasture, a horse pasture. There's not really any trees that you can really put a stand in very well. I mean, there's something way back here, but it's little and there's not much there. Same thing with over there. And of course, they're not anywhere near where the deer come out. The deer come out over here. I mean, don't get me wrong, they do cross through here and come around, but that's about it. And there's my old deer blind that I had. That's what my little girls and I were sitting in. That little tripod right there, covered in bamboo. It was right over here in that exact same place. And then we had some branches and all kinds of things around it. But we have upgraded. My dad is awesome finding that for us. And cross your fingers, I might have found another one for us for our Lexington land. Of course, it needs to be built. It's nothing but poles, and it has to be cut from the ground. So cross your fingers that lady calls us back and says we can have it for 50 bucks. Of course, it's probably worth a few $100, but if they want it out of there bad enough, I guess they will let us have it. Here he comes for a fill up. I gotta get the rye ready. Man, that dog is freaking awesome. I'll tell you what. We're pulling a 16-foot cattle panel to cover up the seed. Some of this hard place doesn't really cover the seed up very well, but after we start getting here into this little bit of sandy stuff, it covers that seed a lot easier. And now, over the years, this is going to be a lot easier to do. This is just the first year. So this food plot ought to look better and better every year. There's the shooting house. Black powder or rifle, you'll always be able to shoot them. Of course, some of this didn't till up very well. It's just a little too hard. But that won't be no big deal after we get a good rain. And the years. I'm hoping we can do this whole bottom corner here next year. My dad decided to water just a little bit of this rye before we go to black powder season. Wish us luck, it pops up and it's all green. So we can see the deer right out of his back door. That would be nice. There's a wild dog that showed up and we're trying to tame her.